Post-fight recap right here on Double RT Boxing with Mr. A. Badou Jack defeats Nathan Cleverly for the light heavyweight WBA regular championship. Now in this fight, I liked it. You got to see the different levels of competition. Nathan Cleverly was obviously not on the level of Badou Jack. Not to say Nathan Cleverly is a bad fighter. It is Jack showed championship type of pedigree. He was able to throw setup shots. You know, a lot of his punches were maybe you could describe them as maybe some pity pats, but they were only there to distract Nathan Cleverly's guard, so the big boom could come down to the body, or vice versa. You know, shoe shine the body, and then when the hands come down, the big boom to the head. So it was very, very entertaining to see how Jack was working his punches and just his little feet movement. For them both to stand right in front of each other and throw all those punches. As the commentating team was talking, not too much clinching was going on during this fight. It did end in the 5th round stoppage. I said almost like a minute of unanswered punches by Nathan Cleverly. He threw one punch, if I'm mistaken, and not every punch delivered in the 5th round that caused the stoppage was deadly. It was just an accumulation of setup punches followed by the boom punches. But there are hooks, uppercuts, jabs. Badou Jack had Nathan Cleverly hunched over from the 4 previous rounds of body shots. So Nathan Cleverly was bending over so low to avoid more body shots. He was just leaving the side of his head open, leaving his kidney area open. It was a pretty good breakdown. And in round 1, Badou Jack just came out with a nice body jab. And I noticed, like many Mayweather fighters out of the gym, they always come with the body jab. But he stole something else from Mayweather. He blinds him with the right hand or the left hand, and he do like a quick little a punch with the right to the midsection. I noticed how Mayweather does that a lot, and he gave it to Adrian Broner, and now Badou Jack has it. At the midway, or almost a third of the 1st round, you can hear Badou Jack's corner. We got him in the later rounds. Just keep it simple. We got him in the later rounds. I don't know the trainer's name, but he's from New York. He has that scratchy voice. We got him in the later rounds. Don't worry, Badou. You can hear him in the background just yelling. Round 2 came out. Jack, you could really notice that he was starting to change his speeds up. Really set up the 1-2s, and then when he set up the 1-2 to the head, and then a boom, that's when the hard boom would come down to the body. And what was kind of cool, in the last 30 seconds of round 2, he did this 3 times. Jab to the head, jab to the body. But he never really cocked his left arm back. It was just boom, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. 3 times in 30 seconds, and all 6 punches landed. It just kept throwing Nathan Cleverly off. Now Nathan Cleverly was fighting back, but a lot of his punches, if you've seen Nathan Cleverly fights, he fights in just a lot of punches. But these punches seemed a lot of arm punches, a lot of titty tap punches. Like if you just want to irritate your little brother or little sister, you just keep smacking them on the head until they call mom and dad. That's how it looked like Cleverly was hitting Jack. Nothing too much. And then round 3 started again. He doubled up on Badou Jack, that is, doubled up again on the left hand. But this time, instead of jabs, he did it with hooks. Hook to the head, hook to the body. Hook to the head, hook to the body. And he never, it was pretty to watch because he never recoiled it to a full reset up the delivery again. Just boom, 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 boom. He had Cleverly guessing on all his punches. And that was about it just kept happening like that through the whole fight, Jack did some little circling around. Cleverly, like I said, these guys mainly fought about 85% of the fight in the center of the ring. Once in a while they got to the ropes, but 85-90% of this fight was in the center of the ring. No holding. not quite phone booth, but it was a really close encounter fight, you know. And then also the 5th round came. It just kept happening. Close quarter fighting, and eventually those body shots were just wearing cleverly down. He got backed up to the ropes, and that was it. Jack just kept. He had to say it was at least a minute worth of just punches, unanswered punches. At one point, he even looked over to the ref like, "Are you gonna stop this?" That he wasn't throwing every punch to hurt him, but it was a lot of connecting punch. Even though they were setup punches, they were hitting him, and then they set him up for the big boom. Like I said, cleverly, I think through one uppercut. And that's that. This referee was stopped in a new world WBA regular champ. This is Mr.A. Thank you for your support. Badou Jack. Continuing his success is Andre Ward next. He called out Stevenson, but you know the big picture is Andre Ward. I did a Mr. A Mr. Thoughts on that. Go check it out right here on RRT Boxing. Thank you for your support.